And welcome back. We now have to go back to the oasis and find the ancient waterway.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
Speak plainly.
Oh, all will be revealed in time.
Is there a goblin? There he is. Where is he?
This one almost made it to water.
Did I lose him? Oh, there he is.
My wrath is low.
That's a good start. And a shield. Huh? What I have is better. I won't explore the entire area since we did that last time. I'll just try to find the waterway.
I require more wrath. My strength is restored.
A mighty foe has fallen!
Swampy cellar.
Not enough wrath. I require more wrath.
Quickly now! Show them what you're capable of!
Not enough wrath.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some dusty old tapestry.
Okay, let's look for the ancient waterway.
You will not enter the aqueducts! Lord Belial demands your blood!
There it is.
I can open this gate for you.
Emperor Hakan.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kul's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
How are you able to appear before us?
They keep a close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vajera ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave Bilal to me.
He did not really answer your question.
Alright. Western Channel.
There will be fighting here.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldeum is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
And you agree?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
Does Cole have anything to say? Yes, he does.
What did you do to earn the hatred of the Baradri?
I bear the same scars they all did. They knew the truth of it. But the fools buried their heads in the sand. They thought the evils were sealed away, never to trouble us again. They needed a solution. They needed to end it all.
My wrath is low.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldeum when this is all over.
You sound like Cain.
Maybe. But they've got to have books on the Black Soul Stone and Asmodan. Something that will help me understand his theories.
I require more wrath.
Get back!
Like chaff before the wind.
I wonder. Is phalanx a holy skill? Because our new bracers give us 4% holy damage. Shield bash is a holy skill. We'll try that.
I enjoyed that.
Show them what you're capable of!
Another shield, but we have a legendary. The Crusaders, Part 3.
Akan gathered the most devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to channel the power of light in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these Crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was.
How did you learn of the Soul Stones? Yeah, I can smell it. How did you learn of the Soul Stones?
I spent many hours with them as we hunted the three. I studied them, intrigued by their power. In the long years after our victory.
You should have been...
I'll just wait till after the fight then. We keep getting interrupted.
My wrath is low.
I'll never forget the fights I used to get in when I was a child.
Why were you fighting?
The other children thought I was strange. They tormented me mercilessly.
How did you learn of the Soul Stones?
I spent many hours with them as we hunted the three. I studied them, intrigued by their power. In the long years after our victory, I felt an emptiness within me. A bitterness that consumed my days and nights. With a soul stone of my own, heaven and hell could be brought low. And humanity could rise, unchallenged, unrestricted.
I see the lever.
That's one lever down.
I think we were meant to come this way. Perhaps someone waits for us down here?
By the light be damned!
Be gone!
The philosopher Cadus said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
So, Chaldeum is magnificent and corrupt.
Yes, and built on secrets.
Not enough wrath. I love it!
Level 52. Fury. When you block with Hardened Senses active, you gain increased critical hit chance for your next attack. Draw and Quarter. Excuse me. Bind monsters near you with chains and drag them as you ride, dealing holy damage. That seems fun. Whoops. Try that, and... well, let's try Provoke with Hit Me. Wanted to try that because of our new shield. And New Heaven's Fury, Thou shalt not pass. Ground touched by the ray pulses with power, stopping enemies who try to pass over it. I'll try Heaven's Fury instead of Akaros Champion.
Burn in the light.
Okay. Let's try it again. Didn't work.
Like chaff before the wind.
Heaven's Fury has a really annoying ringing sound. I think I'll go back to...
love traveling, seeing the world.
Well, I've traveled my whole life and watched the world change.
Yes, it's not like it was.
You have no idea.
I'll try that.
My wrath is low.
That is a powerful foe over there.
wish I could do that.
Did not expect that.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
That's a pretty good bow. Give it to Lyndon when we get back to town. No, you know what? Let's just go back to Ross Champion. I think it's way too good not to use.
I used to get so upset when Uncle Deckard would go on and on about angels and demons. Now I would give anything to hear him tell his tales again.
Alright. Forgot about that.
Not enough wrath.
Oh, careful. I'll go back to Condemn too.
There! Pull that lever.
That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better?
You shall see when we get to my archives.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there? It's a little dark in here. Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monsters? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Covetous Shen, also known as the man who does not exist, and my favorite NPC in the entire game.
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
And what do you covet, Shen?
Oh, this and that, you'll see.
I love this guy.
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
And you are such a guy.
Well, I am. Well, I used to live down here long, long ago. But I don't talk about that time.
And you thought I was odd.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
And we gather up a big group.
See that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Now, I wondered where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we? It was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was a little uncomfortable, though.
Inventory is almost full. Started getting pieces from the next set. Might change our transmog when we get back to town. Drop that.
A delightful fellow, that young Gavin. Yes, he was so willing to show it.
Crucible, it's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Dear, I did warn him.
Gavin, busy.
Crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up. Poor young man. If I had known the Crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the Crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this Crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
Very well. We should keep moving, though.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
You can find food anywhere, if your stomach is strong enough.
Oh, well, you've been around, I see.
Let's go clear the area very fast. Here's a chest. Nothing. Thought maybe I'd find some more.
Even though I haven't been here for years, I'll always think of Chaldean as home.
Because you were a child here?
It's more than that. This is where I first met Uncle Deckard. I really miss him. You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cool's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Oh, I haven't the vanity to seek godhood. I leave that to you.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Okay, let's head back to camp.
You may notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities. I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one. At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend.
Oh, I will.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
And what is interesting about that?
Huh. Well, everybody's interested in jewels. People love them.
They are useful, but I don't love them.
I meant to say cultured people love them. I knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
And how long have you sought this jewel?
A long, long time. But you know all about seeking something forever, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Yes. It is the seeking that defines you, not the finding.
Well, the finding is nice too. The strangest thing just happened. A young man accused me of being the Senside god of thieves, disguised as an elderly jeweler. Well, I understand his confusion, since I'm as handsome as a god. I gave the fellow some advice and sent him on his way.
You didn't correct the boy?
Who am I to crush the dreams of the young?
Yes. Who are you?
Well...
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
I think I might have met Zoltan Kuhl once. He seemed like a perfectly reasonable sort, for a mage, that is.
So he's mad, then?
Oh, yes. Well, you know how they can be. With the waving hands and the mumbling all the time. They can be a little strange. You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
So, jeweler, are you a god?
What does God really mean?
You're avoiding the question.
Avoiding the question? Why do you say that?
Because you answer every question with another question.
Do I really?
Alright, well, let's see what he can do. You can combine gems. Grab some rings. It uses gems though. And remove gem. Good thing we no longer have to ignore him.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Alright, let's see what we have. Huh? Prepare first. 400 armor. Less strength, but salvage the blues. Have an amulet. We'll give the bow to Lyndon. No, that's an upgrade.
Scoundrel, have you seen my amulet?
Never.
You've never seen it?
No. And I've never seen your dagger either.
My dagger? Why?
Salvage that. Resistance to all elements. Salvage my shield. More punish damage. I don't know. This has a lot of armor. You know what? They're level 47. I'll just keep the ones I have. For the gloves. Mine give me attack speed and cooldown reduction. Life regeneration. Not bad. Oh, even better. Okay. Oh, I forgot to give him his bow. There we go. There's the other one. I'll think about it for now. I'll just keep it in my stash. Salvage that. New helmet. No, doesn't have a socket. No. Movement speed. Now let's transmog our gear. Move on to the next set. Not bad. And I think I will call the part here. I'll see you in the next one.